Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on an absolutely awesome title you can get free right now over at GOG. I know a lot of you guys are on that GOG hype train, so we'll talk about that. Speaking of GOG, we'll highlight some great deals available on GOG, and then we'll circle back to the Epic Game Store freebies. We got 2 free games on there, and Prime Gaming freebies, so a lot of free stuff to go over. We'll get to the Epic Game Store and Prime stuff at the end of this video, but right off the bat, GOG has also got a free copy of Metro 2033 available, so if you want it on Steam, you can get it free on Steam. If you want it on GOG, a lot of you guys made sure to let me know that it was available free on GOG as well. I swear, there are some GOG fans out there that really want me to cover more GOG stuff, and I love it because guess what? In the PC gaming landscape, it's good that we have more players. I'm not saying GOG and Steam are direct head-to-head competitors, but people appreciating another storefront, people wanting another storefront to be covered, that's a good thing. You want options, and that's always what I feel like PC gaming offers you a lot of options, but in the PC gaming storefront area, Steam has been king, and Steam's a great service, don't get me wrong, but it's always better to have multiple storefronts. I think people wouldn't have that big of a deal with the Epic Game Store if they didn't try nonsense with throwing money for timed exclusives, and if the platform was actually good. The platform's not very good. That's the issue with the Epic Game Store. I don't think people inherently have an issue with other storefronts trying to make a name for themselves. It's just at the expense of the user experience when you're talking about timed exclusivity, or, you know, people don't like account linking and all that nonsense, forcing people onto another storefront. The reality is GOG, it offers you some benefits. It has an identity. That's the most important thing, and people appreciate it for what it is, and now it's becoming incredibly successful. People care about game preservation, and look at that. GOG is now becoming a player in the PC gaming space. It's not trying to beat Steam. It's not trying to dethrone Steam. It's doing its own thing, and that's always going to be the way to do the best. Instead of, you know, oh, GOG's not like, oh, we got to get this game as a timed exclusive. They're not even putting, like, Witcher or Cyberpunk as GOG exclusives when they could do that, but that wouldn't be beneficial. That would be something that, you know, people wouldn't like. The thing is, they're just focused on themselves and doing something that's actually compelling for the consumer. I'm always going to talk up GOG because this is how I think it's done when you want to be another player in a space that is so dominated by one platform, in this case Steam, but GOG has cultivated a fan base for themselves, and now, you know, a lot of people prefer GOG over Steam, and how about that? That's great to see. And Metro 2033 available free on there. Went on a little bit of a diatribe. Y'all already know my thoughts on this game. I think it's fantastic. Definitely go check it out. Great first-person shooter. They're upgraded with this Redux release. They've also got the Metro sale running right now, so they've got some Metro game deals, but you can have a look at that for yourself. I want to cover some other deals. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 Heart of Chernobyl, 20% off at $48. And when you think about like that idea of user freedom, which I think GOG does prioritize, what game embodies that more than something like a S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I feel like S.T.A.L.K.E.R kind of has that essence of what GOG's essence is as well. Now, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, let's be honest, there are some performance issues and things of that nature. $48 might be a little bit too pricey for you, but a new patch did just drop with some more fixes. You know, it's an incredibly compelling game from an atmosphere standpoint, and I think it's a worthwhile game to go through. Just do expect it's a little bit janky, but that's kind of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R thing. It is available on Game Pass, so if you'd rather play it that way, go ahead. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, 70% off for $5.99. Fantastic deal. Dragon Age Origins is awesome, you know, back in the day. This is BioWare at their heyday, man. The Mass Effect 1 era, the Dragon Age Origins era. This was BioWare actually crushing it. I remember when this game came out in the fall of 2009, and I wasn't like super into, you know, following gaming that closely, but I remember seeing, like, I think it was IGN's review of Dragon Age Origins, and that was probably the first instance where that light bulb went off in my head that, oh, maybe I gotta get a PC, because they were talking a lot about the differences between Dragon Age Origins on PC versus console, and the PC experience being so different. I didn't end up getting into PC gaming until years after Origins came out in the fall of 2009, but yeah, I played it on console first, had a great time with it on then, and then I circled back to it on PC years ago, and yeah, incredible RPG, but obviously it's going to be a little bit dated. It's 15 years old, 16 years old at this point, or it will be 16 years by the fall. But yeah, $5.99 in the GOG preservation program. You love to see it. Tomb Raider Game of the Year Edition, $2.99 on this. Y'all know I love some Lara Croft, the new Lara Croft, since Tomb Raider 2013. That is the Lara that I know everybody's like, oh, I missed the old Lara. No, this Lara is my Lara as far as the Lara Croft that made me resonate with Tomb Raider. Like Tomb Raider 2013, ROTR, SOTR, those were the games that clicked with me, and $2.99 for Tomb Raider is always gonna be a good shout. F.E.A.R Platinum, 80% off for $1.99. I feel like this is always a good game to mention, but yeah, throwback action horror game here, $1.99, pretty good price point there. Hitman Blood Money, 99 cents. I mean, a game of this caliber for 99 cents is always gonna be a good shout. Crysis 1, how about that? 75% off for $4.99. Another game that I feel like, you know, you would want a game like this to be preserved. Hopefully they get this in the preservation program, because Crysis is one of those games, man, that is so iconic to the history and kind of the lore of PC gaming. If you were there in 2007, and I remember just going through magazines and, you know, the tagline of "Can it run Crysis?" And I wasn't into PC gaming at that point, and a game like Crysis wouldn't even be up my alley in 2007. I was more about, you know, Naruto Ultimate Ninja back then, but you know, really well done first-person shooter. Visually, it's not gonna hold up in the sense that it'll blow you away, but it's still, like, after the visuals, Crysis 1 is a well-made game. A lot of freedom in it as well. For $5, I think it's a great pickup. I like Crysis 2 better, personally, but yeah, $4.99 on that. And then Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, $16 on this. Obviously, some people want to check out Fallout London, GOG. It seems to be the easiest place to get that going, but yeah, $16 on Fallout 4. So all those, check it out. Metro, free copy on that. Do want to cover the freebies over on the Epic Game Store. You've got 3 freebies, well, 2 freebies and then some free content. You've got River City Girls available for free. That's a great freebie. That goes for like $29.99, obviously a little bit cheaper on sale. Very positive reception on Steam, 2,700 reviews, 84% positive, 50% off right now on Steam for $14.99, free over on the Epic Game Store, so go check that out. Fun action combat and beat-em-up gameplay to be had there. You can play it solo or 2-player co-op. You've got Arcade Geddon. That is going free forever, and yeah, that's just available free, but if you jump in, you do get 5,000 AR coins, so you can check that out. And then Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, over 100 value, USD value, available free as well. So all that available. River City Girls, definitely the highlight there. And then Prime Gaming, you know, you want to build up your GOG library, no better way to do that than Prime Gaming and all their offers. God's Trigger, GOG copy on that. Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, GOG copy of that. Mafia 3, the weakest Mafia game, but still pretty decent. Deus Ex Invisible War, Game Deck Definitive Edition. You've got Siberia the World Before, Legacy of Kain Defiance, Mutant Zeon. You've got Mafia 2, Saints Row the Third, that's a classic. Dark Deity Complete Edition, Bioshock Infinite, jump on that ASAP. Talos Principle Gold Edition. Hopefully Talos Principle Reawakened will drop on GOG. I don't know if that's on GOG. Let me actually pull that up. Is Talos Principle Reawakened on GOG? I am not seeing it, so hopefully they do get that on GOG here shortly, but yeah, Talos Principle is great. You've got the Smurfs 2, The Prisoner of the Greenstone. Man, that's a huge, obviously, I was about to joke and say that's an awesome offer, but it's Smurfs 2. And then Dark Sky, Bioshock Infinite, Mafia 3, God's Trigger. Those are some standouts there, so definitely check those out. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.